Well, two local energy groups call for a temporary ban on electric and gas disconnections for local residents. The Alliance for Affordable Energy says thousands of residents, including children and elders, face disconnection amid rising energy and living costs. The Alliance and the Energy Future New Orleans Coalition urge the New Orleans City Council to enact an emergency order.
We're calling on the council to act now to prohibit utility disconnections through March of 2026 in order to protect the most vulnerable members of our community.
Both groups shared their message at a press conference today on the steps of City Hall.